Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, January the 31st, and that means that today I'm going to tell you all about my wrap-up and what I'm doing next week. My name is Beth, and these are my weekly goals. But first, I want to show you this. Look at this. This is great. I went to Walmart with my daughter yesterday, and she got a frozen one of these, and I got this. This is the New Hope pillow storybook, and it is just absolutely fabulous. And not only is it super cool, it is also really comfortable. I ditched one of my old flat pillows last night and slept on this baby, and it was fabulous. And also, while we were there, I found this. She was looking for a new toy. She wanted a goat or a pony because we went out to a friend's goat farm and she got to play with baby goats yesterday. And she found a puppy dog instead, but I found the only pink and black Punk Princess Pinkie Pie that they had at Walmart. Isn't she cute? Oh, I love her. I don't know if you can see her little tattoo black choker necklaces and her cutie mark is changed. Move her hair out of the way. She's kind of like me. Hair gets everywhere. There you go. I love them. I wanted to show them off for you guys. Okay, so let's get back to today. Today is Sunday, which means my weekly goals. But since it's the end of January, I'm going to kind of quickly go over what I've done all month, which is basically nothing. I read Vengeance Road and Amulet, and I think those are the only two things other than picture books that I actually finished. I know I finished The Raven Boys after the beginning of the year, so I think I'll count that as well. I've written a little bit, but not a whole lot, and I really just need to kind of step it up. So that being said, my goals for this week are as follows. If I can find my little list, I have a list of weekly goals. I don't know if you can even read it. It's written in pink. So I have about, I'll set those right there. I have about 8 pages left in the notebook for Polonius Punk, about 7.5 pages. I wrote 4 pages so far today. I got up early, took a shower to get ready for church, and still had like 30 minutes before I actually had to start getting ready. So I wrote a couple of pages, and then I wrote another half a page in between services and lunch. So I've got about 8 pages left in this. My goal for the week is to write enough on Polonius Punk that I then have to start using this other notebook. So I want to fill the rest of the 8 pages and have to start writing in here. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 for my writing is that I am going to finish organizing the way we were. Obviously, most of this is already typed up on the computer, and I need to get it organized with dates and have the right people with the right stories, etc., etc. And then what I don't have listed on my weekly goals, but what I'm hoping to get to, is I found another children's story when I went to get this clipboard. This is called The Wishbone Tree. I started this last August and then completely forgot about it. So I'm hoping to kind of go back over that. And it's kind of a continuation of the Jack and the Beanstalk story. So there you go. Then I have some review goals. So I need to do reviews on these two. My daughter and I have already read them. So I'll have a review coming up. Hopefully I'll get her to make a guest appearance with a nice pretty sticker over her face or something so that we can get that review. I also need to review The Disappearing Honeymooner by Pamela Troutman. I need to review Papa Tell Us About the Bible by Dr. Bob Dowell. And Sweetly Cursed by Cameron Glenn. Now, all of those are self-published by indie authors, and I really like to help them out because I am a self-published indie author as well, and so I kind of like to repay and help them. Not that it's going to help them. Most of them are going to have 3 stars or less, but it's the thought that counts, right? Alright, for my TBR, I've still got Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch, which is great, and if I would just sit down and read it, I could probably get through it fairly quickly, But as it stands, I'm still only about 20 pages in because I wasn't really feeling reading the way she writes last night. She has beautiful writing. I just wasn't feeling it. So I picked up Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, which is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. Throne of Glass is the first book. I think that's the name of the series as well. It's Selena Sardathian and Kel and all of them. And I'm just on chapter 5, which is about 25 pages in, which is more than I've read in this one. But it's also, they're both quick reads, and going into this, it's characters I already know. I know the backstory. It's easier to slip into this world because I've already read the first book. And then I have some non-reading or writing, non-word related goals for the week. Number 1 is that my brother and sister-in-law are expecting twins. My sister-in-law is pregnant with twins, and hopefully she'll be able to carry them for another 5 to 6 weeks. It's been kind of touch and go, but we're about 6 weeks from her due date, and so I have a few things that I was supposed to sew about 6 months ago. But we know they're both going to be boys, so Connor and Cole are going to get some really cute things. And then I have a couple of things I want to make for Christy, my sister-in-law, but I'm not going to tell you what any of them are because sometimes she watches my videos and I don't want her to find out what I'm doing. So nothing for you. You just hush and scatter away. All right, my other goal is that I'm going to catch up on some of my shows and movies that I've been wanting to watch but haven't. So get on Netflix and just kind of veg out and watch some of my shows because I have a 3-year-old, and so I typically watch Animal Mechanicals or Caillou or Sarah and Duck. Wah, Sarah and Duck. Wah. So I want to watch some of my shows, and I want to color while I do it. I don't know if I have talked about the coloring sheets before. There we go. I have these Good Vibes coloring books by Design Originals. I have 3 Design Original coloring books. This one is Good Vibes, and then I've got one that's the Dia de la Muertes, and then I've got another one that's, I think it's the other Good Vibes. And they have the page on the front, and you color that, and then on the back they have these great little quotes. And so a lot of the time, I don't even think you're going to be able to see that. A lot of the time I will color them and then I hang them up in my room. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them hung up around my room, and my mom has about 15 that I've colored that she took upstairs to put in frames and hang around in our huge family room that used to be the auditorium in this church. And it just helps relax, and it helps with anxiety. And when I'm trying to write and I can't get things out, if I will just watch a show and color, the rest of my mind can kind of breathe and get that done. So I haven't been coloring as much lately, and I think that's part of the reason I've been having a harder time writing, because I need to have that balance. But anyway, this video is getting a little long, so I will go ahead and let you guys go, and I will get some videos of reviews up for you hopefully sometime in the next couple of days. So until next time, remember to give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you again soon. Bye!